Everyone, my name is Henry. Today I'll be presenting a PESTLE analysis of the fast food industry in Japan. I'm going to walk through the major cultural, political, and economic and environmental factors that shape this market and end with the best recommended entry strategy for a U.S. company. Cultural comparison. Japan's culture is very different from the United States, and these differences strongly influence fast food. Japan is a collectivist country where harmony and group expectations matter more than individual preference. This creates very high expectations for polite, consistent service. Japan also scores high in uncertainty avoidance, meaning consumers expect strong food safety and cleanliness and predictable quality. Communication is high context, so advertising is subtle and seasonal rather than direct. And finally, the service culture known as omentensashi, I don't know how to pronounce it, emphasizes precision, politeness, and attention to detail, all of which fast food companies must demonstrate. Social trends and demographics. When we look at demographics, a few major trends impact the fast food industry. Japan's population is shrinking and aging. About 30% of the population is 65 or older. This creates opportunities for healthier and senior-friendly menu items. Japan is also 92% urban, which supports fast food demand because of consumers have busy work commutes and eat on the go. The fertility rate is extremely low, so long-term growth depends on innovation rather than the population. Finally, Japanese consumers increasingly prefer healthier, lighter meals and enjoy localized or seasonal menu items, which are very important to this market. Fast food industry snapshot. The fast food market in Japan is large and still growing. In 2024, the market was valued at about $58.6 billion and is projected to reach over $100 billion in the next 10 or so years. Growth is driven by changing eating habits, more demand for convenience, and the rapid adoption of digital ordering. Foreign brands like McDonald's, KFC platform well, but they compete heavily with strong local chains. Success in Japan requires effective localization and attention to detail. Japan's legal environment is very structured and predictable. Fast food businesses must follow strict food safety regulations, including sanitation rules, ingredient traceability, and detailed hygiene standards. Allergen and nutrition labeling is mandatory, and Japanese regulators enforce these rules closely. Contract and intellectual property laws are strong, which benefits franchise models. Imported ingredients must meet Japanese quality and safety standards, so supply chain compliance is very important. Economic summary. To summarize the economic environment, Japan offers a wealthy urban customer base with strong purchasing power. However, its mature economy means growth comes from product innovation and competitive strategy, not necessarily population expansion. A weaker yen increases the cost of imported ingredients, which directly impacts fast food margins. Japan's very high public debt adds long-term uncertainty, but overall it remains a stable and predictable market. Environmental and physical risks. Japan is one of the most disaster-prone countries in the world. Earthquakes, tsunamis, typhoons, and floods occur regularly. These events can disrupt supply chains, transportation, and store operations. Local governments and consumers expect business to have strong disaster preparedness plans, so just being ready for disaster. There's also growing pressure to reduce packaging waste, increasing recycling, and use more energy-efficient equipment. Environmental expectations are notably higher than in other countries. Technological risk and opportunities. Technology plays a major role in Japan's food service market. Labor shortages have pushed companies towards automation, including self-order kiosks, mobile apps, and sometimes even robots. Consumers expect fast, seamless digital ordering and cashless payment options. At the same time, companies must comply with strict data privacy rules that protect customer information. Falling behind technologically is a major competitive risk in Japan. Key opportunities. Despite Japan's challenges, it offers strong opportunities for fast food companies. Localized menu items such as teriyaki flavors, shrimp products, rice bowls, seasonal offerings often perform extremely well. There's also a growing market for healthier and senior-friendly fast food. Japan's dense urban centers and busy train stations offer high-volume locations with significant foot traffic. Premium fast food, limited time items, and partnerships with local suppliers all present strong growth avenues. Recommended entry mode. The best entry mode for Japan is a joint venue or a master franchise with a local partner. So a local partner helps navigate Japan's strict regulatory environment, its unique service expectations, and the importance of being local. Sharing risk is important in a mature competitive market. Local expertise would also improve real estate selection, supply chain management, and culture alignment, all of which are critical in order to succeed. And in conclusion, Japan is a stable, high-quality market with strong demand for convenience and localized fast food. Cultural expectations, demographic shifts, and disaster risk create challenges, but these can be managed with proper planning and a strong local partner. The combination of high consumer expectations, technological adoption, and a large urban population makes Japan an attractive market for fast food companies that are prepared to adapt this strategy. Thank you.